Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Heaven's Ward, I was going to say, but that was a while back. I mean, Shadowbringers. So, I just moved from over there to over here, and yeah, we are about to continue our quest with Alphanode here. What can be done? Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshamoa. This is my assistant, Joffrey. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mr. Lad, short blue hair, no? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Confound it, someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here to not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of the town, and I shall take the west. All right. Search the surroundings, okay. There you are. Joffrey, any sign of him? Your keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape.
There you are. The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best...
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
That's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
Yep, he would.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright then?
All right. So,
Is that? I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on, they may need our help.
all right. Not sure, but I think it's probably faster just to go around. Alright, there we go. One step closer to flying. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy! Mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray, keep an eye on him while I get fire going. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Bristol. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me into paint pictures for them. But when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless. A grave sin in Lord Warfrey's city. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. From up there? How were you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. But if you hadn't found me when you did, I would have counted. It wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishments? Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Warfrey passed judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. Alright. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts toward securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this shielded coastal there. Away into the city? Alright. Nope. Nope. This way, I guess. After we pick are done here with Alphanode, we actually do need to go back to the Crustarium and actually pick up a side quest over there, which you actually have to do to be able to complete the MSQ. Pray, accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore. Insofar as I am able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to my stomach. But since it's plain you set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Yulmoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all. You've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place. Not with the city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession. And I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Alright. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristle has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artisan, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Then it is settled. All we need to do is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. I need to head over here first. Ooh, XP bonus on this one. Considering I got like 80 plus experience bonus, I don't think I need to do those at the moment. Alright, here we are. So let's stand here and wait for those jesters to arrive and see how this turns out. Good, I hope. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folk of our door. We welcome a peddler who made pearls from a plum. And now we've a place for a painter of a plum. They are not even good. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your color show. I can paint, portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around a cell. Easel. What proofs have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces of your on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me. But you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Aha! Ho ho! Flecks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not the prop to be conjured on the harp. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Yulmore. Sweet embrace. Yulmore, sweet embrace. Ugh. Oh, mercy me, the meal. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. All right.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days. Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
All right. Welcome, welcome to the seat of the final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear. Moving right along them. Our first task is to register you as a resident. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way. So you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerk will tell you where to go from there. And pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gaytown, they haven't earned the right to end it proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Alright, let's grab you. The other two I will wait with because as you can see you can't actually use a mount here, so you have to run all the way over to them. I feel like I can do that later on. Welcome to Yulmore. Fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alphanode, an artisan, and this is Joffrey, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forgo the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Yulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Joffrey, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve as a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. If you, in your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept the work as a general laborer. I see. Might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons actually, Shy Nose and Dolia Shy, a mistel couple whom most refer to as the Shays. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next to the door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Alright, so next door. And let's talk to this lady then. Welcome to Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Here you go. What have we here? Alphenod Artisan, Joffrey Artisan's assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Shy Noose and Lady Julia Shy. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Shy residence before. Sniff, sniff. Oh dear. You smell hideous. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Holy crap! Proceed directly to the lochery next door and scrub yourself clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Shy residence. Cornini, the guard by the stairs will give you directions. Alright? I hadn't realized that we were so aromatic. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we can probably take a shower before we are done here. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. does this thing? Oh my. You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Okay. Oh, you're showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not that is to say, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions. Does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. What would the Stinky say? Fine, just quick rinse then. Oh man. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road has been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Alright. Let's talk to the guard here. You're looking present. You're looking to present yourself to the Shies, are you? Let me explain how the city laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the others. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patron, you need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the grand dame's parlor. They'll be in there like as not. Alright, I guess we are heading upstairs. Got the feeling there is something here I'm supposed to do before we move on. Yeah, there it is. This thing I was actually looking for. There we go. And let's sprint. We are running out of time here, so while I'm moving upstairs again, I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. It helps me a lot, and it also helps other people finding my content on YouTube. If you're new here, first of all, welcome, and if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell, you don't miss out on any of my episodes. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.